Look at this collection. So at CitizenCon, for some of the parties, we're thinking about doing a Saturday morning cartoon. Maybe we'll throw in some gameplay, like Nintendo. Would you come for that?
Home. It all depends. If it's
you're not
after,
working.
chances
Monday
if it's
morning.
after CitizenCon, possibly.
Morning.
If it's before CitizenCon, probably not.
Monday morning, got it. Just pencil it in.
My old glasses.
Oh.
Oh, that's
What's
got
that?
money stuff in there. Can't do that.
What? Knives? You can
No.
show stacks of money and drugs, but you can't show knives?
Yeah, but it's not real money, and I got a prescription for the drugs, so.
Okay.
Things you can do, there's things you can't. Yeah, I'm just looking.
This is the night in the life of. Open it. What's in the box?
Nope, can't show that.
What's in the box?
Can't show that. I'm just looking.
Yes.
That's what my. Yeah, this is how little time I get to spend here. I just things pile up on my desk. Like here's the little cheese straw to a Handy Snacks.
And you've kept that.
That's on my desk.
Yep.
That's the glamorous life. That's my glamorous life. Do you guys hear me rustling all things in the
Yeah.
yeah. See how much crap is there?
We derailed a bit, though. We were talking about your dating life. I feel like that was intentional derailment, though.
Some gauze.
What? Why do you have gauze?
I bleed.
Why do you bleed?
If you watch the
What's happening over there? Are you bumping into all your shit and you're just scraping your arms up? What's going on? We should talk about this. We need you around.
Some dental floss.
He's
Flossing.
He's doing
Flossing
home
is very
dentistry.
important. Now,
In the
if you
package
don't-
still.
dental
Gas
hygiene
is empty.
is
but
incredibly important. If you don't floss regularly,
Talk
you
about
should.
it.
Ideally, you should floss twice a day, in the morning and the nights, because your gums
Well,
are some of
what
the
happens?
best friends you will ever have. And if you
Oh.
take care of them, they will take care of
Take
you.
care of you. G.I. Joe.
That's time well spent.
Time well spent. I feel like we've accomplished a lot here today, everybody.
Hey, what's that here?
Thank you for bringing us into your
Mr.
fold.
Meeseeks? Is it Mr. Meeseeks?
Does he
Hi,
squeak?
Mr. Meeseeks! Look at me!
Look up here.
I got all kinds of crap down here on the floor.
I could watch you do this for the next 30 minutes, so I'm game. I'm just trying to be...
We got a whole room there. He's only done the desk so far.
Seriously, this is just amazing. And yeah, what's in storage is what I want to know.
So many drugs. This one doesn't even have a label on it.
Ah, those are the good ones.
That's the good ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, blessing on Twitch.
There's some Oragel instant pain relief. You know, again, for when you forget to floss, you know, and you don't take care of your gums.
You got to take care of your gums. The infection spreads and it's right close to your brain, and you don't want that infection to go into your brain. It'll affect your work.
That's true.
Here's a package.
Open it! Open it! Do it! I'm gonna guess a Raggedy Ann doll.
It's a t-shirt.
T-shirt. Doubtman Jinx.
Wow, that's pretty nice looking. That's
Is this
really
somebody
nice.
or
Oh, that's a
somebody
beautiful black.
It's really,
Wow, this is a cool image. I don't remember ordering this.
it is. It's really a very, very. Hey, Disco.
Oh, I know.
It just turned out of things. Very cool.
Okay, I can't
So-
see if it's in the camera.
How long has
Yeah.
that just been sitting in a package? You poor
That's
thing.
Rick and Morty and the DeLorean. So, yeah, I don't know, but you hold on. You know what this means?
But
Another
tomorrow.
day I don't have to do laundry.
That's right.
Well, I'm gonna wear
That's
this on. I'm gonna wear this on Reverse the Verse tomorrow. So if you watch Reverse the Verse tomorrow, you know where this shirt came from.
Oh, we'll
I don't
be
know
there.
how. I don't know how. No, I gotta put it where I remember it. Putting clothes on the Rock Band drums are how I know it's for tomorrow. Tomorrow's clothes.
Are you going to be rock banding it out pretty soon?
No, I live on the second floor. Can't Rock Band drums on the second floor. I respect my neighbors.
R-E-S-P-C-T.
Got some Band-Aids. Got some Star Trek or
That's
Star
what
Wars
you do.
Band-Aids.
You don't use them, do you? You save those.
Oh no, I use them.
You do?
Here's a question. Here's a question from chat from the Brock Kelly. In Disco's latest interview, he talked about a game called Revolution. Can he talk about it now, if at all? Brian Chambers expanded on the game's ideas and motives after something.
I want the little guy.
After the interview. Disco seemed interested
You have
in the
R2D2?
topic.
I know as much about that game as you do. You heard everything I heard in that interview, and you heard me say when I come in August, he's going to show it to me. So that it's not August means I don't know anything more than you do.
That was the game Brian worked on, right?
In August, you'll know more. Got it.
Tastes like Band-Aids.
Are you eating it? I can see why you have all these things around you, because you might be using the other things improperly. But I don't know. Can we open up another package?
Here's an old copy of Red Dead Redemption for the Xbox 360. It's one of my favorite games of all time.
Noted. Favorite games of all time.
Okay. Oh, this package is heavy.
Ooh.
The
Careful
next,
with the scissors. Get the Band-Aids ready.
the
I
next
just see this
greatest Star
coming.
Marine is soon. I can tell that. I can answer that question.
If someone was in town, would you let them buy you free beer, Jared? Jared doesn't drink.
Oh.
So you can buy a beer if you want, but I'm not going to drink it. Jared is in what the folks in my particular field like to call recovery. So 6 years, 4 weeks, 2 days.
Wow.
So this is a Star Wars book.
Just been sitting in the package for however long.
Yeah, just been sitting there.
Just been
This
hanging
is
out.
another Star Wars book. It's the Star Wars Character Encyclopedia.
Encyclopedia. Yep.
That's useful.
This is another Star Wars book. What is this?
Let's check this out.
This looks like.
Is it a pop-up book?
Oh no, it's like those old storybooks they used to do. This is the Force Awakens storybook. They tell you the story of the movie with pictures.
Maybe we'll do story time with Disco and Silo at CitizenCon before we do the cartoons.
So that's a book. That's a box that's never been opened. I'm gonna go back on the floor until I can find the time, energy, or interest to do anything with it.
It looks like you need bookshelves.
What's this? I got bookshelves in the other room.
Yeah, this is it cheese? It's cheese. A block of cheese? Or plates? Are those paper plates? Oh, we can't hear you. Dear God, we need to hear you. We cannot. And this is... Okay, I think you're back. Nope, it stopped me typing. Right. Why does he have paper plates? We can't hear him. This is just the saddest moment ever.
Can't hear you.
Jared. What if I go like this? No! That's pretty clear signaling, isn't it? He's doing this on purpose. Let's just roll with it. Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, paper plates, that's a good idea with the books, to put it with the books. Paper goes with paper. Don't you think so?
Yeah.
Disco, how do you...
Those are blank paper plates. You could draw your own pictures on them before you eat.
What do you think about at night when you go to bed? You know, what's the last thought in your head? He's back. He's back. And he's gone.
Nope.
Am I back?
There you,
And
now
now
you
you're
are.
back.
Okay.
Woo!
Yeah. So that was the story of why there are paper plates in my living room.
And we will never know.
And honestly,
We're never
I
gonna know.
didn't feel like I was ever going to share that story with anybody. So you got something real special there, because it's definitely not what you would expect a story about paper plates to be.
I knew I should have brought in that lip reading lady that does the little signing in the corner of the screen.
Absolutely. Oh, another package. Brace yourselves. It's a I don't know. It's gonna be a character in some styrofoam something. It's gonna go in a display case. I feel this. He's gonna pull out this box, or maybe is it a drone? With a camera? Nope. What if it's a figure of some sort, figurine? That's it.
Oh,
A turtle.
It's a Kylo Ren. It's a Hot Toys, the Hot Toys 1/6 scale movie masterpiece series, Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren. Do you have space for Kylo?
Yeah, probably. The cases go on and on, so.
Is this like Christmas every day for you? Do you wake up in the morning and say, I'll open one package today? Do you treat yourself to packages? Because I've never seen this before, ever. Ever.
It's actually Toast. Toast makes fun of me. Toast says that because what I do is I pre-order things on Amazon, like this thing comes on pre-order, and I go, I pre-order it. It's not going to come out for like 8 months. I've completely forgotten about it. I've completely forgotten it exists.
And then it shows up.
And then it shows up. So packages come nearly every single day. I don't know what they are when I open them. Most of the time I go, oh, okay, I'll open this later, and then I forget, and that's why they pile up like they are right now. And so, he teases me that every day is like a mini Christmas for me.
Would you be upset if he opened up one of your packages, or a couple of them, because he just couldn't stand it?
Toast would never do that.
But what if he did?
But no, that's like saying what if the oceans rose up and flew off into space? It's just not a thing. Not a thing that Toast would do.
I've kind of seen it before in a movie.
Toast is an honorable samurai.
But what if? Would you be upset with him?
He is no Ronin. He is no ninja.
So technically, you'd never know what you were missing, because you don't know what you got.
No. You could absolutely rob me blind. I would have no idea. So, like I said, I don't believe in denying yourself anything. If there's something you want, you get it. If you can't afford it, you find a way. You do the things in life that are required of you to do so that you can have the things that you want to have. And there was never a mystery of life to me. It was simple. You just decided what you wanted. You win.
You go for it. Yep.
So
it's a good recipe.
So
you work so you can play.
Wait, that package has Japanese writing on it. What the hell is that?
Well, get it.
More knockoffs.
This is just amazing to me. This is a whole new way of living I didn't know existed.
Has my address. That's from like Japan.
Let's do it. It looks like it could be a something. Maybe a.
This is I can't stand goons.
Citizen something.
Goons are fine. I used to be a goon.
Let's see what you got in there. Did you get called a goon? Oh, he's a goon.
No, they're talking about goons. When I played EVE Online, I was in goon form.
Do it.
Up until the day I stopped playing Goon Online. Up until the day I stopped playing EVE Online, my character was in goons form. Might still be for all I know.
Statman, do you feel like you need to start pulling things out? I kind of feel like we're at show and tell.
You know, I have an old box of something I ordered that I never opened. And
Let's see it.
I know what's in
Grab
it.
the box. Well, we don't.
No one group is any one thing. There are plenty of goons that I know personally
I'll go get it.
and in real life that are delightful people. I don't judge a group based on the actions of a few, and I don't judge a few based on the actions of a group. Oh, these are.
Yes. What? Describe. What do you see?
These are little stands for my action figure mans that can only be ordered. They're special stands that are designed for the 6-inch series of figures. They're great. They're fully posable. Now look what you can do with that. It's a little stand. You can pose the figure just like that, like he's flying.
Oh yeah,
around.
that's really cool.
Yeah, they're really cool. They're only sold. They're not sold in the U.S. So they're rarely sold in the U.S. But,
rarely. You could turn around and sell those for major bucks.
Oh yeah, those I had to import those. Those cost. I don't remember what those cost.
I don't even remember buying them.
I don't remember what most of this stuff costs.
I have a box from Mexico.
But Statman's got something.
Mexico.
What is it, from Mexico?
Yeah.
What?
This is some. I know what it's in here. I haven't actually seen it though, but
it's more gas. I didn't use all the gas pills.
Gas X?
Yeah. See, I still have gas pills. They go.
This is incredible to me.
give that Yoda give that Yoda some of those. I think he needs.
Who's not farting tonight?
Hey. Statman's opening up a package from Mexico.
Oh, wow,
what you got?
Lots of tape.
Dude, is that black tar?
It looks like it.
I wouldn't be opening it. I wouldn't be opening on stream if it was.
From Mexico. The dimensions are wrong. The width and the length is right.
It's a brick. It's a brick. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little thin for a brick, but maybe you got gypped.
Maybe they ripped me off.
Disco Lando's a drug lord. Got it. Got it.
37.
Devin, you're opening that up. Like, did you guys ever see Sesame Street, Christmas Eve on Sesame Street, where Bert and Ernie are giving each other the presents
I
and
got
they're
some newspaper.
Unwrapping them? No, and they do it so carefully. Bert's got to do it with scissors, just carefully, and Ernie just wants him to rip into the package.
See, look,
right now I feel
you can
like
tell
Ernie.
it's from Mexico. It's in Spanish. Bet you didn't know that, huh?
Nope. Nope, this is all news.
It
is heroin.
It is a bootleg Planet of the Apes toy from, like, the 70s.
Bring it to the closer. Bring it to the closer.
See, that's how we felt when you were doing this, Disco. Yeah, right?
Nice. 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 My favorite bootleg figure in history. The one that I have chased my entire life, and I have not gotten. I don't own it. I don't own it, not because I've denied it to myself, but because I have not yet been successful enough to find it. Is a bootleg Darth Vader action figure called Hombre Especial. It's amazing. Hombre Especial is all I've ever wanted to be in life.
I got a lot of
This is
Planet
my
of the Apes
toy.
stuff.
This is it's a turtle from Mexico, from a long, long, long time ago. I don't smoke, but it's an ashtray. And then I keep this little halibut piece in the turtle.
But you have a piece of
Halibut fish. Yeah, halibut fish have this little bit on their bodies that fishermen like to hang on to. So I have a 3 of them. It's no big deal. I mean, it's kind of a big deal. So yeah. I got 3. The halibut.
That big thing there, I can't bring it, but that thing that's on the table there, that is a G.I. Joe Defiance Space Shuttle Launch Complex that I have been restoring. That's the launch complex there, that big thing that's tall, and then other way, and then that's the booster that I'm pointing at right there, and then that's the shuttle right there. That was the thing I always wanted when I was a child, and I said, Mom, I want the Defiant G.I. Joe Space Shuttle Launch Complex, and she's like, okay, but you have to be good, and so I was good for a year. And I'm like, Mom, can I have the Defiant Spatial Launch Complex? She's like, all right, if you're good, all right. And then Christmas came, and I got the Crusader. And the Crusader is just the space shuttle part, painted black, without the booster, without the launch complex, and man.
Return of the Jedi mug from way back when.
Are you just pulling out your Christmas tree or decorations?
No, it's a star.
I have Star Wars stuff too. Not like you, but
it's a star from just somebody gave it to me.
Good job. I still trust 8-Ace. Just flossed. Take care of your gums.
Somebody flossed? You just saved someone's gums.
And they will take care of you.
Look at that mug, Stoutman. I just looked over and saw it. I was so sidetracked. Do you guys have this at your desk though? Do you? Chocolate Twizzlers, Andes Mints, and Kisses? Do ya?
No.
Nope.
No.
What is the funniest story from CIG?
These are awful. I'm so sorry.
The funniest story?
Like, what's the funniest? I don't know. What do you mean funniest story?
Well,
something that happened?
Well, one of my favorite stories, it requires pictures, so let me see if I have the pictures. So before, it would be pretty mean to start the story and then not be able to pay it off. Let me see. Okay. So, this actually started, this was actually before I worked here. I had met Chris a couple times by this point. This was at CitizenCon 2014 in LA. And they do the big presentation downstairs. It's at the same venue that this year's place is. And then we all go upstairs to the big bar, nightclub area, and we're having fun. And Chris is going around, and everybody's buying Chris drinks and whatnot. And I'm just kind of chilling out because when you're in recovery and you're in a nightclub with a bunch of open bars and people wanting to buy you stuff, yeah, you just kind of zen focus. So I'm just hanging out. I'm sitting. I'm chatting with some people. Like Wickstrom was there. I met Wickstrom. And a couple of streamers. People kept people had seen the first episode of Around the Verse and they're like, "Hey, are you Disco Lando?" And I'm like, "No, I'm Outsider." Outsider was a notorious black market seller at the time. Just trying to lay low. And eventually, we've been upstairs for a couple hours, and Chris, I watched Chris go back and forth. People buying him drinks, he's taking pictures, he's signing autographs. And eventually, Chris comes to me, and he pulls me up off the chair, and he goes, Jared! And Chris is blitzed. Everybody's been buying him drinks. He's been running all around. He just, the CitizenCon is a celebration of everything. So, this is the time when you let your hair down. So Chris has let his hair down. And he's having Jared. And he goes, we haven't taken a picture. He goes, take a picture with me, Jared. And I'm like, all right. And so I'm like, he goes, no, we can't just take a normal picture. And this was the night I knew I wanted to work for Chris Roberts. We can't just take a normal picture. And I'm like, well, what do you want to do? And he goes, well, what should we do? And he goes, what kind of picture should we take? He goes, well, let's take a picture like we're sorority girls. And I went, absolutely. So Chris Roberts, let's take a picture like we're sorority girls at a party.
You have this picture?
Yep.
You were talking about this at Bar Citizen in LA.
Yeah.
Can you make it a little bit?
Yeah. It's the there you go. The glare. The glare's to it. So there's me and Chris. There's me and Chris. Ooh. There you go.
That's you?
Yeah, that's me. No hair at the time, shaved. So me and Chris, we take a picture, like we're here. They got the protective case there. Maybe it's got the glare. The protective case. I'm gonna lose my protective case now.
Don't lose.
These cases are designed to protect your phone. Oh, freedom. What? You're watching Disco Lando destroy his phone live on Twitch.
You just expense report it. It's okay. This is work.
Got it. All right. Oh, I'm in some kind of photo edit mode now. Let's get out of here. Discard changes. What are you doing? All right. Does that doesn't really show up any better. All right. So it wasn't the. There you go.
There you
That's
go.
kind of better. So Chris is like, let's take pictures
that's
like
better.
sorority girls, like we're sorority girls. So I'm like, great. And he goes, do you think we can do better? And I went, I know we can do better. And he goes, well, what should we do? And I'm thinking about something, and somebody else who's there, the person who's taking the picture, goes, what if you have mind powers? And Chris goes, I've never had mind powers before. So then we take a picture as if we have mind powers. This is him doing the Professor X. Like he's got mind control powers, and I'm just like, I don't know. But that was my. It wasn't my idea. I wasn't happy with it. I'm like mind powers. I'm like that's pretty lame. We can do better. And he goes. Well, you're the great Disco Lando. So what's the best picture we can take? And I said, prom picture.
Oh, you guys went to prom.
He goes, I never took a prom picture. So he goes, get behind me. So I get behind Chris Roberts. And I put my hands around Chris Roberts, and he put my hands around his stomach, and he interlocks our fingers because the man is he's a consummate professional. If you're going to take a prom picture, you take the prom picture, and this was the prom picture that we took. And it's not frame bureau, but if you look really closely, you can see that our fingers are interlocked there. This is Chris having a blast.
Did you have some chub going on?
No, that's inappropriate.
Oh yeah, that's inappropriate.
That's inappropriate.
That's just over the top.
I don't appreciate that.
Well, you're gonna get over it because it's all happening. I think we were talking about your hold earlier or something weird.
So that's the funny story I have. But that's before the time I worked at CIG. Basically it was like I had to agree never to show those pictures, and they would hire me. So also this is how many pieces my phone thing is in now. So,
did you just break your phone while we're talking?
Just the cover to try to show the picture.
Lord of mercy. I'm gonna post something in chat real quick while we're all here. I just created today this GoFundMe account for Nighthawk Zale and his wife Lady Hawk. They're having a baby. Baby Hawk any day now, and I'm going to post a link there if you guys want to contribute anything to them. I'm just trying to something for them, just a little bit of financial freedom, a little bit while they got this new baby and they can focus on the baby. So if you feel like giving a little something, they're awesome people. Nighthawk Sales, a Star Citizen streamer and active member in this community. So if you've got extra, they could use it.
What you doing, Stout Man?
I was gonna type something.
It's like this is way more than I expected. He's just like I just want this thing to end.
No.
You are so done. It's like
If I'm done, I'll just turn my picture off and go watch TV or something. You guys can keep going. I don't care.
Put some cartoons on in the back. Yeah, I mean
Here's the thing. This is a clip of Nerf darts.
Oh, Nerf
there
darts.
Are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
This is going to be
11,
happening
12,
at CitizenCon.
13,
I'm
14,
glad
15,
that you brought this up, Dirk.
There are 18 Nerf darts.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody needs to bring their Nerf equipment with them. This is something I wanted to address as well.
Wow.
Oh my God! This is just.
He's gonna take out every citizen there, I think.
Lady Nighthawk and I have been scheming about our Nerf war, and I just hit the mother load.
Yeah. So.
That's amazing.
This is just the stuff that's normally here at my desk. I don't.
Do you have the gun that those go into, or is that still in one of the boxes? Because we should open all boxes until you find the gun.
He's probably got like 4 guns duct taped together and fire at once or something.
Just amazing.
I have several guns. Also, my favorite cleaning product, the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. If you've never used a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser,
reach on.
I don't clean with anything else. Well, I also clean with Clorox disinfecting wipes, because this has a lovely lemon scent to it, but it's bleach free. But the Mr. Cleans do a better clean job, but they don't have that lemon scent. So these are just all the things that are here at my desk.
Absolutely.
And all of this collectively is probably a big part of why I'm single.
Let's see. Stoutman, you want to do a recap of what we've seen, or should we just let it lay?
I think it speaks for itself.
I haven't seen any hangers. I mean, I'm inspired that we don't see hangers popping up. I'd be concerned if that was to happen.
He just lays the shirts over the Rockstar speakers.
I have the drum kit.
Yeah.
I have the Rockstar drum
with hangers?
Tomorrow's shirt goes on the Rockstar drum kit.
No, you just lay the shirt out, open it for a night, and it'll be wrinkle-free the next morning. It's a guy thing.
No, that's not just a guy thing. You guys have no idea how... Yeah, reusing shirts. We got some tricks too.
Wikipedia says we're getting too commercial. Well, Lando gets paid.
Here's a different set of
every time
Clorox.
he says Clorox on the show.
Oh.
Yeah, these are specific. This is specific for glass. This is specific for glass, because if you use these ones, you can't use these ones on glass. These are great for surfaces, but on the glass they streak. So you want to use a streak-free glass wipe.
See, he's testing out material for a new show, Cleaning with Disco Lando.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any leather cleaner? What do you recommend to clean a car leather?
I don't own any leather.
Oh. Okay.
I think maybe this chair is like a fake leather. That's the closest I have to leather. I don't have any leather.
Okay. And you're still pulling things up. Is that a cooler that you carry around so you could?
I don't know what's in here.
I am just amazed at what we're seeing here. It's not stopping. And
my badge from E3.
Okay.
Next E3 is coming along. Gonna do that soon. Oh, it's my badge from PAX. This is just a bag full of badges, apparently.
Bag full of badges. This is. Somebody wants to know if you own if you own a gun. Do you own a gun?
I have owned a gun. At present, I do not.
Would you keep the bullets spread about in the house, or would you try to keep the gun and the bullets the ammunition together?
I kept the gun in a box that was locked, and there was a box next to it that held the ammo that was also locked.
Captain Xylo apparently has seen you in some leather assless chaps.
Yes,
don't
but
know.
then he woke up.
Oh. Poor Xylo. Oh, somebody wants a secret. What is a secret that you have? I don't know if we've reached...
Not that Tyler dreams about me in leather assless chaps. That's no secret. We all know that now.
He's got to come up with something that you've never told in any of your other interviews.
Well, yeah,
yes!
I did. The paper plates.
No. But the thing is, we
the story
lost
about the
you.
paper plates.
The audio
The
cut out.
biggest secret I have.
Can you hear me? Hello? But let's recap it then. Because
I don't think I have the emotional maturity necessary to tell that story twice in one night.
And you might start tearing up, and I did not see a box of tissues, so...
No, the one thing that is not around my desk is a box of tissues, because I'm a grown-ass man.
Let's... Oh, God. Recap everything that you've seen, everyone. Well...
Tommy Train is asking, which Star Citizen ship would you most like to see built full scale in real life?
Ooh.
Is that a thing people think of?
Yes. What?
I've never had that thought.
You've never had that thought about what if it was actually in front of you? You walk out your front door and go like, boop, boop.
Yeah.
But if you could have it built, which one would you want?
No.
I've never thought about what I would do if I won $1 million.
I've never. Ship. This is very different.
Yeah, it's
isolated.
It's a fantasy. I don't know.
You don't partake in fantasy?
I don't think that way. No, because my life.
You're all about practicality.
I make my life everything I want it to be. I have no need for fantasy.
You are the dream weaver. Good thing Xylo's around.
Starfare is still my favorite ship. Starfare has been my favorite ship since the beginning, since it was introduced, since I first saw it. It's been the ship I've waited for forever. So, the answer would be the Starfare. It came out even better than I hoped. So. Good.
I think everybody's pretty excited about it.
You need a pretty big parking spot for that, though.
Yeah, we're working on that. Tyler knows more about that, but he can't tell you.
Yeah, I think he's been muted in channel. He can't tell anybody.
He's timed out. Is that another package? Yeah, he got in trouble. He was trolling under a different name.
So who banned him?
We all did. Everybody.
Oh, that's a Star Trek spaceship. This is the.
My God.
That's the one from the Generations, or no, from that's the first flight one, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
This just doesn't. I can't comprehend what I'm seeing because whenever a package arrives, it's just this magical moment of.
I can't remember what it's called.
There's just these magical moments laying about.
Yeah, it's the one that's Zephyr Cochrane built into a nuclear bomb, and its first flight and brought the Vulcans down. The Borg tried to stop it. Right now, the name of it escapes me, and the name of it's not on the thing. So, and then there's this. This is an old. That's an old frigate. That's an old Antares class cruiser from the original series. I recognize this one.
Did you pull that out of the same box just now?
Yeah. Pull that same box. There's a bunch of Star Trek spaceships in a bunch of these boxes. I'm a member of the Star Trek spaceships collection. I get 2 ships every month. In one of the actually 2 of the cases back there are dedicated entirely to Star Trek spaceships. So yeah.
I'm just mystified.
Fucking nerds.
Fucking nerds, man.
Fucking nerds.
So what are you guys doing out there?
That's the name of my band in rock.
Fucking nerds.
Actually,
no, the Starfare is not flight ready yet.
The name of my band in Rock Band was the Chevy Chase Reach Around. But
the Chevy Chase Reach Around?
Yeah, it's a good name for a band.
I feel like if we start talking about Chevy Chase, we are never, ever going to stop this conversation. Because that just leads to...
Disco, before CAG, did you play Star Trek Online? Yes. I was a lifetime subscription to Star Trek Online when it first started. Was there day one. I got to level 50, completed all the content, then there was nothing to do, and I took off. Came back like 3 years later, played all the new content, then in like 3 weeks, and took off. Came back a year later, played all the new content, took off. So there's not enough steady content to keep me there the whole time. But now that it's free to play, I take a year or two off and I come back and I play the catch-up content. I really like Star Trek Online a lot. It's just not enough it's not enough to keep me vested all the time.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I played it, got up to level 50. I'm like, okay, now what?
Yep.
It's a cool game.
To play much of Star Citizen since you're constantly working on it and in that world. Are you ever?
I suck at Star Citizen. It's I don't play it because it's not fun. No. When I worked at Blizzard when WoW launched, and you spend so much time in that world, in that universe, that when you get your free time, the last thing you wanted to do was play WoW. When I left Blizzard, I played WoW for like a decade. After that, for 8 years, nonstop. Right? It's just, but I had to not work there in order to fully enjoy it and stuff. Star Citizen, just like any game that you work for, is kind of the same. It's one of those things. One of the sad truths of video game development is that when you're making games, you rarely have time to play games. Sometimes you force yourself to make time to play games when they're doing something similar, or when they're doing something that this game has introduced a brand new save system that's never been done before, and you go, oh well, let's check that out, kind of thing. But for the most part, it's just I don't play mini games. I play Star Trek Timelines on my mobile device. It's like Pokemon, but for Star Trek. I play Star Wars Uprising, which is like Diablo, but for Star Wars. Those two games I play on the mobile. Recently, I started playing the Pokemons. I'm playing Pokemon. I'm playing the Pokemons right now. I had my very first duel with Ben at lunch 2 days ago, and I kicked his ass.
You did not.
I did too. There's photographic evidence on Twitter, and like Alexa's like, "Oh look, Ben and Disco are playing Pokemon," and then you don't see any post about who won.
Ah, that's where that all came from.
I rolled.
Okay.
I rolled his ass. He's all like, I'm like, before we play, I'm like, are there any Pokemons you need? He goes, I have them all. I'm like, you have every Pokemon? He goes, I'm a Pokemon master. I have all the Pokemon. I'm like, okay. He goes, do you want to play a game? I'm like, I've played the game Pokemon for like 4 weeks. Okay, and I rolled him.
Yeah, you did.
I did. It was totally luck. It's just the random collection of Pokemon I had just happened to have every answer to everything he was doing. It was purely. If we did another game, I would lose. So I stopped.
Right.
I stopped at
that was a one-time event.
Yep. I'm like, yes. I'm gonna stop playing Pokemon undefeated.
I'm like that with pool. I'm great the first game, and then after that, it's like, what happened? Yeah. But.
So I'm enjoying it. I have 271 Pokemon. They're all named Tim, and so far it's really great. I do these things, Wonder Trade, where it connects to the internet and it finds a random person around the world and it trades. You say I want to give this Pokemon, you get a random Pokemon turn, and so I keep giving people Pokemon named Tim, and they keep like messaging me back like, why is this Pokemon like, why Tim? And I'm like, So that's my win condition. My win condition for Pokemon is not collecting all 700 and some odd Pokemon. It is sending Pokemon named Tim out into the world and having them infest other games around this beautiful country, this beautiful planet of ours.
Yep.
So that's my win condition.
And what's your win condition, everyone? Let's take that thought with us as we journey on into our evenings. What is your win condition? I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Bring us back something.
Or maybe not.
Have you ever played flight simulation like DCS? No. It's so far beyond my skill set, I don't even try. I've seen it. I have like stood behind other people that have played DCS and just marveled at it. And I just watch it and I'm like, God be with you, people who can learn the precise startup procedure of an A10 Warthog and do it. I just, You are the chosen people, and I will sit here and be your shepherd, but I will not be one of you. I just can't. I'm not.
I've never been a flight sim person either. I just can't. That's just not for me. Some people love it.
No, I love it. I love to watch it. I love to see it happen. I can't. There are too many asks in my life. Too many things pulling at my time. Too many things pulling at my attention for me to for me to get into.
You got to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, no, I have no doubt that you can teach me, Breezy. It's that I don't have the time or the inclination to learn. That's all. I like to think I'm teachable. I'm pretty sure I could learn to do just about most things in the world. It's just a question of whether I have the time or the inclination to do so. Disco,
somebody's name is so bright.
How much do you love working for CIG and Chris Roberts? 7. 7.
Out of 7.
No, the scale is 3.
You're off the scale.
That's pretty good.
Lando, did you see yourself working with CIG when you were making community vids? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Those first videos I made for Wingman's Hangar were never supposed to be seen by the public. If you go, and they're available, if you go to youtube.com/DiscoLando or the real Disco Lando, I don't remember what it is now. I haven't been on the site in forever. But all the videos are still up there, and all 7 of the original Wingman's Hangars videos are up there. And if you look at them, they are drastically inappropriate. They are sexist, and they are disgusting, and they're not meant to be seen by the public. It was meant to. I was trying to troll Wingman because I was looking at the videos he was getting, and quite honestly, most of the videos were, and I felt bad for him. I'm like, I just wanted to make them laugh. All I wanted to do was make the guys in the studio laugh. So I sent them these private videos, and then he's talking about it. He's like the first time he comes on the show says, "I got a video from Disco Lando, but I can't show it." And I'm like, absolutely awesome. So then I made him another video that I knew he couldn't show. And he talks about the next week. I go, "We're getting these great videos for Disco Lando, and they're really cracking this up, but we can't show them." So then I made a third video, and then he showed it, and I'm like, "Dude!" And then the game was over then. So it was never supposed to be a thing. Disco Lando was never supposed to exist. It was never supposed to be anything anybody had seen. It was supposed to be private. And then he shared it, and then people liked it, and then I was like, "Oh well, all right, I can do more of these, I think." And then I started learning. I saw anything FPS, Pearl. He was doing his CryEngine videos, and I'm like, I can do that. So I learned how to do CryEngine videos, and anything FPS, and I had the very first multiplayer match in Star Citizen history. I spent 72 hours, 3 days straight, with no sleep and a lot of not food actually, learning to that first hangar module. They had stripped all the multiplayer components out of it. I downloaded the base CryEngine, and I went through meticulously, line by line, and started not understanding what I was doing. I'm not a coder. And putting multiplayer functionality back into the hangar app. And when I got it going, I built the big hangar racetrack. I built this big racetrack that was the discount hangar, the business hangar, and the deluxe hangar all merged into one. I built this long racetrack, and I restored multiplayer functionality to the hangar app, and I sent it by FTP over to Pearl. And I'm like, play with me. Play with me. You're in Australia. I'm in California. We'll prove that we'll do the very first multiplayer match in Star Citizen history before CIG was doing them, before anything. And we had a buggy race. We had a buggy race. 2 Grey Cats versus each other in this long super hangar. And it was the very first multiplayer we ever did, or that was ever done for Star Citizen. And everybody was like, and we did this thing. We did this thing where we were like, all right, you record the races from your perspective and put it on your channel. And I'll record the races from my perspective and put it on my channel. And my video got a couple, 100 views or whatever, and his video got tens of thousands of views and was put on Reddit. People are like, oh my god, anything FPS is amazing. He's created this amazing super hanger, and he's added multiplayer. And I'm like, I did all that. I haven't slept in 3.5 days. I'm the one who I did it. I did it. Everyone's like, anything FPS is amazing. He's so wonderful and so nice of him to drag Lando along. I'm like, it's me. I did it. So, and then he does the thing, and so then he does. He did a video later on where it's got the Chris Roberts bobblehead, and he goes, you push it, and he goes, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. And so he had the player model, and he's like, but he didn't model. He's not a model. He's not a modeler. So I took my bobblehead that I made, got it scanned. Bought an app on my phone that did like 3D picture scans. Brought it into a thing, figured out how to clean up the mesh and cleaned it up and textured it and sent it to him. And he stuck it on there and goes, and gets another 50,000 views on his. Look at my bobblehead video for Chris Roberts. I'm like, I did that. It's all right. So. Yeah, then he quit and retired and told everybody I was his secretary and they should write their hate mail to me. And that happened. I got for like 3 weeks. I got people's private messages and YouTube comments and stuff. People saying, "Why did you make anything FPS quit?" I'm like, God damn it. I love that guy though. I miss him. I miss him a lot. We still talk sometimes on Skype.
You could write him a letter the old-fashioned style.
I don't have his address. I could write them a letter, but I wouldn't know how to deliver it. I mean, I could look up his account information, but that's assuming he
Carrier pigeon? There's ways.
Lando, what message would you give to all the CIG haters out there? None. I give no message to the haters. They don't. It's not a thing for me. I don't need everybody to like Star Citizen. I don't need everybody to like me. You can not like me. There's a lot of reasons not to like me. In some cases, if you don't like me, that might show like a certain amount of taste and intelligence on your part. But you don't have to like Star Citizen either. You can do whatever you want. It's not my job to bring you around. My job is to serve the people of the community, to bring you information, to bring you segments, to bring you the behind the scenes look at the development of Star Citizen, and to take your feedback and bring it back to our developers and make sure they can make informed decisions and stuff like that. My job is not to convert people. I don't. Nobody has to like Star Citizen. I honestly don't care if you like Star Citizen or not. It's not something I need to worry myself with. And again, that's probably one of those things. Well, it's one of those things that makes me the worst community manager in history.
There's better ways to spend your energy than trying to turn somebody around who's not going to turn around. And you can't please everybody all the time anyways.
I serve the people that want to be served. I help the people that want to be helped. And for the people that just want to sow discontent and unhappiness and whatnot, it's like...
Eric McKetton has a question for you. Are you ready for it?
Sure.
Lando, you watch all sorts of Star Citizen streamers. What piece of advice would you give them in general? That's a really good question.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about this earlier. Find the thing, whatever it is, that you do that other people don't, and focus on that. There's always going to be overlap.
All I think about is farting. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get on board here and straighten up, but everybody's farts are unique, and we can weave this in somehow, and I'm sorry, but...
And Captain Richard has them all in a sound bank anyway. So, it's find that thing. Ask yourself why somebody would watch you. If you can't answer that question, with some answer that doesn't apply to the first 5 streamers you see when you click Star Citizen, that's what you're missing. You're missing that thing. It doesn't mean it's not giveaways. It's not streaming at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's something about you. It's something about you and your personality and the way that you convey stuff that will make you successful. people give me crap when I support certain streamers. I get crap when I support this streamer over this streamer, when I highlight this person over that person and whatnot, and they say why do you do that? And I like, because this person, I believe that this person is worth highlight. I believe that this person is worth mention. Why am I on Stoutman's show and not Captain Richard's show or not anything else's show? And the answer to that is he asked me and I had nothing better to do. But it's
all it takes.
that's how he knows I'm starting to like him. I'm starting to make fun of him.
That's right. You did get that secret away earlier.
So I start to make fun of you. If I'm not making fun of you, I probably don't like you. That's really it. So it's I don't believe in the participation awards. I don't believe that everything should go to all people. I think you work hard, you put in the time, you put in the effort, and you earn rewards and whatnot. So find that thing that find that reason, find that thing that only you can bring. And if it's not something unique, then find the thing that you do better than everything else, and lean on that. Utilize that. Highlight that. You have to be unique. I mean, there's no original idea in the world. Everything's been done. So so it's not necessarily going to be something that nobody else is doing. If it is, great. But if it's not something that nobody else is doing, find something that you do and you do exceptionally well, and build your presentation around that. So, and for that reason, Eric McKetton should stop streaming.
I was just about to type yes, Eric McKetton, but that's from something else.
Well, the thing with streaming is I know a lot of the Star Citizen streamers that I know, it's like they're basically be themselves on the stream. That helps a lot because you're genuine people like that. That's one thing that helps. Also, just it's also a lot of it is just being a niche market. You find your own style, and you're going to attract your own people that like that style. You can't be everything to everybody. It's just find what works for you, what you enjoy, and just do it. And if you do it well and you be consistent, people will come and watch.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
It's don't ever. Well, I should say don't ever try to be something you're not, because some people are shit. You should absolutely try. So I mean that's not true. The platitudes aren't always accurate. The platitudes aren't always truthful. But it's just find the reason. If you don't know the reason that people should watch you, they're not going to know the reason. That's what it comes down to. If you don't know why people should watch you, if you're just like, I want people to watch me, okay, why? Why should people watch you? I don't know. That's the problem. That's the problem. If you have to know the reason before somebody else is.
Yeah, that's true. There's a couple people in chat who I think may have come a little bit later to the stream, but we did spend a good portion of the first part of this interview with Jared talking about the forums and the improvements in the forums, and maybe not improvements, but attention to the forums and kind of the idea behind them and where they're heading. So I would highly recommend, if you're interested in hearing about that, just come back when we're all going to bed and rewatch the beginning of it, because it's good stuff.
Yeah, it should be available on Twitch afterwards, and then I'm going to upload it to my YouTube channel too later on. So you can rewatch it. Well, we've been going for a while now.
Well, it's about 1 o'clock my time. I still have to do some work tomorrow, so I'm going to get a little bit of sleep. That's me, though. You guys can keep going.
Nope.
Jared, it was awesome to hang out with you. Thank you for taking the time that you did. Stoutman, thank you for hosting and having me on as well. And we covered a lot of great stuff, especially the packages. What's in the box?
Yes, we had a little bit of fun with that, a little spontaneous fun. So
I'd like to do this again with you sometime, Jared. If we'll check back in with you at some point. But it was a pleasure to have you around and get to talk with you a little bit. So thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for showing up. It's been great.
I think he already hung up on us. He's like, yeah, I'm already out.
Or
mic dropped. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Well,
wow.
that's awkward.
Well, thank you for showing up, Lando. It was great.
We're gonna have Xylo on in a few weeks, guys. So stay tuned. We're gonna battle of the community managers.
We'll get him.
Thanks, guys, for being here.
Get them in a ring together and let them go. All right,
Stoutman.
guys.
High five, Stoutman.
Oh, he's back.
Oh.
Thanks, Jared. It's been
There
great.
he is. What happened?
No, he gave you the stare.
Oh, that was you were actually paused in time and space. You did it so well
He's the stair master.
that I thought you froze. That is bravo.
That's a long time of listening to a woman. She says, "Stop! Don't do anything."
Just stare. That's why you had me fooled.
All right, bye.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot.
All right, you
We're
guys.
over and done. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.
Dun, 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 dun.
And we're done.
Yay, Stoutman, thank you.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, I've been not having a lot of energy this week, so I'm glad you kind of took the reins tonight.
Yeah, no problem. I think we kind of tag teamed it though.
Yeah, I started off slow. I got better.
No, you did great. You were kind of manning things, and then I was able to man the chat.
So yeah, at the beginning I was trying to set up scenes and stuff, so I was kind of quiet. So he didn't like that first scene in a little box. I moved to the bigger one than the bigger one.
You like that one?
Yeah. Well, people like this one with the one that we've got now. So, or the one that I last had.